Hi, Mike Crow there from Dublin City Council and the IABA with the legendary, the man here, Kenneth Egan, 10 times the league champion and of course Olympic silver medalist back in the day. Kenneth, how are you keeping today?
Good, Mick. It's great to be back in your club one more time.
You fond memories of this club?
Many new ones, yeah.
So let's go back there. Let's go back to where you first started. Why did you take up boxing?
My eldest brother Willie boxed. He represented Ireland and he was Irish champion. He brought me to the local school hall, which was Neilstown at the time, Neilstown Boxing Club.
Yeah.
So we had to set up all the bags, erect a ring like this one, and 2 hours later take it all back down again. Yeah. So that was our club for 20 years. And I had some fantastic memories in that club. Made some great friends who I'm still friends with today. Yeah. And I got tested a lot in that club, you know. Yeah. And I think boxing back then, as a young lad, it gave me a great avenue to get fit, build a bit of discipline, a bit of respect for others, and also that small bit of determination I needed to try and pursue what was to be an Olympic berth.
Right, so tell me your first fight. Do you remember your first fight?
I do indeed, I remember my first fight very well. I don't know his name, but it was in Darndale.
Okay, so Northern City.
Northern City, went out, first fight, and it was a club show, Neilstown against Darndale Boxing Club. I remember going to the toilet before my fight because I was very nervous. Yeah. And I was passing an awful lot of urine, as you imagine. Yeah. I remember standing in the toilet and my opponent came in after me and he shouted all sorts of obscenities at me, vulgarity, and he told me he was going to kill me, he's going to beat me up, he's going to bash me and all these things. And I was nervous as I was. Yeah. So I got my head together, went back out and I gave an ass kicking. And I won my first fight, and that was, that was icing on the cake because he came in and abused me. But that was the first time I really stepped into the ring and had a proper round.
Have you ever been that nervous since?
Yeah.
Right, so you go along as your career goes along, but yeah, it's a huge thing was the nerves at your first fight. Everyone you kind of remember it or you don't remember it, or most people that had exhibitions, first fights and things like what they're doing now, which is a great thing for boxing in schools and obviously boxing clubs. Right, let's get on to the nitty gritty of your career as well. You obviously joined Neilstown Boxing Club. Your first competitive fight was a home show. When did you box the first championship? What championship did you box?
I remember boxing the first Dublin championships. Right. All the clubs in Dublin get together, and I got to the finals and won them. So I was champion of Dublin. Right. A very, very proud moment for the club and for my family and all those things. But I wanted that Irish title. I wanted to be champion of Ireland. But then I went on to the Leinsters and I won the Leinsters as well, which was great. But
how old would you be in this stage now?
I remember winning my first Dublin title and going to the All-Irelands. Yeah. Dublin champion going to the All-Irelands. And I got to the All-Ireland final. It was in the National Stadium, big ring. Family was there, man was there. Very proud moment, got in anyway. And I boxed a guy called Jeremy McCauley from the north. And he beat me in the All-Ireland final. And I was going to retire from boxing. That was my first taste of retirement. Not for me. Beat myself up, wasn't good enough, wasn't strong enough, wasn't fit enough, didn't have the talent, all those things came into my head, and that was it, I was going to wrap it up. But thank God I had a good coach there, Noel Humson, got me back training, and says, come on, we'll give this another go. And I didn't believe that I had a bit of talent there, so my family as well were fantastic. And they got me back into it, so went back to the All-Irelands the second year, won the Dublins, got to the final again, met Jeremy McCauley again. What happened?
Tell me.
You beat me again.
Oh, there you go.
So 2 Irish finals.
2 defeats.
And there I was there in retirement again. Not for me, not good enough, all those things. But back to the club again. 3rd year I got to the All-Ireland final again. Dublin champion again, All-Ireland final. What happened?
Champion.
I didn't draw Jeremy McCauley. Coley Barrett. And what happened?
Don't tell me you're
He beat me. So there you are, So there's a perfect recipe for someone to give up a sport.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So.
And that was it then. I said, this is definitely not for me, I just can't win an Irish title. And I wanted to be the Irish champion so bad. Yeah. So that was it then. I definitely retired then, took a couple of months off, and that was it. I had enough.
Well, I suppose there's a message there as well, because, a parent of yours, or a teammate of yours, Paddy Barnes, lost, I think, something now, 16 fights or something.
Fights, yeah. He had a really bad start.
If ever you had a recipe saying this is not for me, but
definitely.
You proved the point there that, keep at it, isn't it?
But I think the people that were around me as well helped an awful lot. Like the coach Noel Humson back then, and my parents egging me on to give it another go. So I get 4 times lucky. Went back and I won me 4 titles, but I went on to win 15 titles after that.
Yeah. So
there's a message in that, but I had to give it up. I wouldn't be the
Man, yeah,
10-time senior champion, Olympic silver medal. So
you mentioned your brother there, Willie,
yeah.
obviously a former soldier.
That's right. Yeah.
Is he still in there?
He's retired now. Yeah.
Was that rivalry there between you in a sense?
Well, I remember I always looked up to Willie because he was a brilliant southpaw.
Yeah.
Now, when I started boxing, I boxed orthodox.
Right, yeah.
For the first few years, but then Noel suggested I
Many people who don't know what an orthodox is.
So an orthodox boxer stands with his left hand lead left hand. So and obviously an awful lot of orthodox boxers are right-handed, so they have a big power shot in their right hand. So I'm a right-handed southpaw. I switched southpaw and I went with my right hand lead, left hand back, and I felt much better on my feet.
Yeah.
So once I switched, I said, this is for me. So all my power was in my lead hand.
Yeah. So you went into juvenile boxing, you went into under 18, intermediate. Obviously the big step up is, the seniors, which we used to know as the seniors, now known as the elite championship. So tell me a bit about your first elite championship.
I remember winning the junior in 2000. I won the junior intermediate title in the 1 year, and I was going for the treble, the senior then in 2001. So I remember sparring Kevin Walsh, who was the senior champion the year previous, in a camp in a toy. And we had a great spar, and I fancied my chances against him in the senior championships. So with that, went into the seniors in 2001, beat him early on in the competition, and went on then to win them, 19 years of age, beat Colin Carmichael in the final in the North. So that was one of my greatest achievements, was winning that senior title, because I'd always wanted to be senior champion of Ireland, and I think my brother really wanted to be the winner as well, because he never got the chance. He got beaten with Neil Sinclair a few times.
Right, yeah.
At welterweight, and he always wanted the senior title in Neilstown Boxing Club, and I was the first. And
do you remember who presented your prize to your first senior title?
Say it again.
Do you remember who presented the cup to you?
Probably you, was it?
It was me, yes, it was indeed.
There you go.
So,
we see more special.
Yeah, there you go. So
yeah,
it was your first elite championship.
Yeah.
Then you went on an amazing run, didn't you? It was an amazing run for elite championships. And obviously being the most with 10 elite championships.
Yeah. Now I'm not going to call a spade here. The first 3 or 4 were tough. Like Marvin Lee there, beat him, and Colin Carmichael again, and Leon Senior was in another senior championship.
Yeah,
so some of them were tough, some of them were tough, some of them were less tough now, I have to say. So I went, the standard was high, then I went low. When we first two at middleweight, then we went to the light heavyweight. So with 2 at middle and 8 at light heavy. But yeah, it went well for a while, and then I got up to the 10 then, which was fantastic. Beat Tom McCarthy then in 2. Yeah, so that's something we can always hold him. The only man in the country that has ever won 10 consecutive. I know Jim Sullivan has 10, but they're not consecutive.
I don't think so,
yeah.
So, and obviously your dream was to become an Olympian, and you reached that goal in 2008. So tell me about qualifying for the Olympic Games.
So I had 6 attempts at the Olympic Games. I had 3 for the Athens 2004 Games, which I flunked because, again, didn't think it was good enough to mix it with the best.
Right.
And my own head was playing loads of tricks with me that wouldn't allow me to believe that it was good enough.
Okay.
And I remember being on the team longer than Andy Lee, and Andy Lee comes in, does the business, qualifies, and off he goes. And I'm thinking, how did he do that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I remember going to a training camp with him in France 2 weeks before the Games in Athens. And I got a phone call off Billy Walsh looking for me to go over and keep him company and train with him. So I went over for the 2 weeks. And I remember packing our bags at the end of the camp, and I was packing my old flimsy bag, and he had his Olympic bag with the 5 rings on it.
Right.
He was flying out to Athens, and I was flying back to London. And there I was staring retirement in the face again. So with a lot of doubts of retirement in my career. And I was heartbroken. He was going and he represented, and I remember watching him on TV, and that Olympic Games just slipped through my fingers. And to be honest, I wasn't good enough. Yeah. And I admit that. Right. So lucky enough, there was a program being put in place at the time, the high performance, and Zora Andy came in on board, and I believed in the way he coached, and I wanted some of that. That's when I really started to learn how to box. Right. At a deeper level.
So more at the international level,
yeah. So I could hold my own with the best in the world, and he opened the door for us to get into Russia for training camps, and right across the border. That allowed us to get beat up in these camps, but learn. Yeah. We have to take guidance to learn, and that's really when I started coming to my own then.
So where was your qualifier? I think you did qualify for the...
We qualified in Athens. Where the Olympics all began, back in 1896. Yeah, so it was beautiful just to qualify there. I had to beat a German to qualify in the semi-finals. Weiss was his name. Right. And we'd only sparred 2 months previous in a camp, and the spar was 50-50. Yeah. I didn't know I was going to beat this guy. That's what made the fight so special. Right. So we stepped into the ring, and I remember after the 4th round, it was level. We get the scores after the round. The next round was level, and after the 3rd round, it was like time stood still. Yeah. And all these flashes went to my head. They want to be remembered as an 8-time senior champion. Yeah. Olympic or like a European bronze medal, all these things, then all of a sudden in my head I said, "Can it stop? Focus on the next score.
Yeah.
Just win the next score, get the next point."
Yeah.
Snapped out of that, start to score, and all of a sudden I was 4 points up after that round, then went on to win by 6 or 7 points. And when I won the medal in Greece that day, I dropped to my knees when my hand was raised. I won the Olympic medal there.
Yeah.
I just went to Beijing to collect it.
Of course. Yeah.
The qualifying was the monkey on my back.
And who was the first person you ranked?
My mother.
Your mother.
My Egan.
Was it tears or was there?
I was just so happy that I achieved what I wanted to achieve. And she said to herself, "You've done it, Kenneth, I'm so proud of you." That was all I wanted to be. I didn't want to be a professional, didn't want that, I just wanted to be an Olympian.
Yeah.
And I remember going out to the hotel out in Holt to collect my Olympic gear. Big bag of gear with all the Olympic rings all over it. That was so special to me because that's what I wanted when I was 8 years of age. Watching you win your Olympic gold medal.
Yeah.
I mentioned it there, yeah. Olympic gold medals.
You did, I did.
And you know, that was it. Like, I remember that. I remember my mum and dad jumping around the sitting room, couldn't get over it. You know, it was brilliant. And,
So let's talk about Beijing, your biggest prize in Monaco, I suppose.
Yeah.
So your first opponent in the Olympics was?
Julius Jackson from Virgin Islands. I'd beaten him previously in the World Championships.
Right.
Fairly handy.
The confidence was high, yeah.
Perfect draw. Now, what I did in the Olympic Games, which I did in the qualifier to qualify, was I didn't want to know the draw.
Yeah.
Just give me one fight. Who's my first opponent? That's all I want to know about. So when he said it was Julius Jackson, right, I beat him in Chicago World Championships, grand, get this out of the way. So it's saying that, took it very serious, got him out of the way, sorted, beat him 22-2,
Right.
nice and steady.
Easy then.
Went back to the room, got sorted. Next fight was the Turk. He was my boogie man.
Yeah.
And I knew if I beat him, I could do well. So this was a 50-50 fight, but I beat him 10-2.
Right.
Boxed very well. Then I had a Brazilian, Washington Silva, to win a bronze medal. Beat him 8-2.
Yeah.
So floating through, and then semi-final, then I got the news I was fighting Tony Jeffries, who a guy I'd beaten a couple of months previous as well. I was saying, this is a great run here altogether.
Yeah.
But again, I still had to put the foot down. Beat him then 10-2, and then there I was into the Olympic final.
Yeah.
And I remember going to bed that night before the weigh-in, and Darren son-in-law, rest his soul, stuck his head into the door. He'd been beaten with James DeGale that
That's
day.
right, yeah.
Kenny says, "Best of luck tomorrow now." You know? Please
I
God, do
actually
the
I
business.
called into your mother and father's house that morning.
Did you? Yeah.
Of your Olympic final, because I'd make my way out to RTE to do the commentary, you know.
Like,
So
my mum, I was speaking to my mum on a daily basis, and she was saying it was getting very, very busy back into the family home. Media intrusion, neighbours, all sorts, you know. So actually, you're right. When my dad did come home for the final, he didn't stay put. He left,
that's right, yeah.
showing of the intrusion. But and I went to bed that night, Nick, with a smile on my face, thinking, I have a chance here to win an Olympic gold medal.
Yeah.
Now, the worst thing that happened, I don't know where I said, but I have a chance of winning an Olympic gold. Went up the next morning, and when I was leaving the Olympic Village to go to the weigh-in, who walked in past us? Only Ronaldinho. Pissed out of his head. So he was obviously eliminated. He was eliminated out of the competition in the football World Cup or Olympic Games, and he was coming in after being partying or whatever. You know, I look at Billy and goes, "This is crazy, isn't it?" So I went to the weigh-in, and that was it then. The Olympic final was the way it was, you know. Scored a couple of shots. I heard the crowd screaming when I was landing shots. I know how hard it is to judge.
Yeah.
And to judge in front of a crowd of whatever it was, 16, 17,000.
And you were
it's
fighting,
very hard.
you were fighting a home box, so it was
Yeah.
really even harder, you know.
It was a tough, yeah.
It was a tough fight for you, but you know, you came home with an Olympic silver
Yeah,
medal.
a very proud moment. I coming home then, it was just fantastic. You know, the crowd at the airport and
Yeah.
knowing that I'd done something worthwhile. Let people know that, you know, I'm from an estate in Dundalk, Woodford, working class people, going out there, representing to show that we can do it, you know.
So tell me now, obviously your boxing career was fantastic in the whole 9 yards. We're in a kind of dilemma here in this country now with this pandemic, with the coronavirus, and a lot of kids are in isolation and in homes and you know, not getting out as much as they could. Show a message out to them there, Ken. Give them some kind of...
Like, from my own background now, where I'm working in now as a therapist, you know, the importance of connection is paramount, but the right connection. So, and it's great to see now, I notice myself, the parks are starting to fill up again. Kids are out now, kids have been walking with their parents, but it's important to stay connected and get that bit of sun on your face. Get active.
So I'm going to finish there. I'd like to thank Kenneth Egan, Olympic silver medalist, for coming down and sharing those wise words with us. Thanks, Ken.
Great stuff.
Good.